Well, I'm Andreas Mohn. I am living in Germany. I'm a European citizen, but lived about a quarter of my life outside of Germany, within Europe, United States, Asia. And I worked on Mars just with the esteem that something was wrong with imagination. Something is missing in Mars, something is disturbing me. And I'm 40 years old, so I have just about everything gained that is written in school books. I'm rich enough to fly in a private jet. I have a house, I have 2 kids. I earn my money in the financial business. I supported artists for a long while, so just about everything I was looking for in material world was more or less covered by my feelings. So a lot of personal feelings went wrong. My health is very low. I'm quite handicapped. I'm divorced, for example. So a lot of the typical great moments within life went wrong in my life. And so I was more or less fed up with what I did. Could just talk about a midlife crisis, and just flew to the Côte d'Azur, to southern France, to recover a little bit from all the stress that is surrounding me. Having 2 kids, having no relationship to the mothers, 2 kids from 2 different women. And so I said, okay, it doesn't make sense just to follow the path I went so far. And just enjoy the Côte d'Azur. Being by myself, being handicapped, it's very difficult to enjoy something. So most of the exciting matters that come from myself, from the inside. And the Mars reform is part of it. And it's funny because it's actually a reform. It's a form of Mars that got out from all the calculations I made, and it's simplifying the math books a lot. So if you write math books, if you want to, they are less thick. They get quite. It's about a fifth of the chapters is missing, and so I work, for example, on complex and hypercomplex numbers, more or less in my brain, and figured out what the construction of these complex and hypercomplex numbers is, and I thought, okay, it's very interesting, but the matter is wrong. It doesn't make sense. Math has to be logic. That is what Mars is. There are books where you can laugh about mathematics because often they appear to be stupid or confused. But within Mars there's a logic, and this logic has to be brought up to the point always. So 1 plus 1 has to equal 2. You can't say it equals 3. You can say it equals 3, but 1 is missing. So within the Mars construction everything is logic, and the complex and hypercomplex numbers seem to be unlogical. And you can see that in the graphics I have on my homepage. That, for example, if you have a minus a, multiply it with a minus b, you have a negative field, so you get a minus value, for example from A times B. And so it's quite simple. Why should minus times minus be plus? There's no reason there. You can't give a single example for it. And I was not educated to doubt what was taught in the 7th class in high school. I went to university and got confused, and stopped university and got rich. And it's maybe because there's too much form in mathematics, maybe in the other science as well. And so you don't see the point, the fact, what really counts, because the construction went over the rational side of my possibilities of catching up with the matter. So yes, I took these complex and hypercomplex numbers, did a lot of calculations, tried to find squares for higher numbers, and I figured out minus times minus has to be minus, and you will teach it in the 7th class or in the 6th class, and every child knows, yes, wow, it's easy, minus times minus is minus, and plus times plus equals plus. So it's just logic. To figure out that something is not logic takes a while. It took me over a year actually, and so I'm not proud of myself because I missed something in school or didn't ask the right questions in the 7th class. I'm now 40 years old, and well, okay, minus times minus equals minus. I can live with it. Doesn't matter too much. You can use it in bookkeeping, you can use it in calculations, in the economy, maybe seldom even in science, because the science is mostly positive thinking. And yes, everything got quite simple. I'm very happy about it.